Happy birthday to me. I made a promise to myself that I was going to come on and I was going to just say a few words. As you see behind me, I got clothes right there. I was actually washing and stuff. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the few Monday motivations that I did. I was just kind of doing a test drive, just seeing if people liked it or would even listen, pay attention to anything that I'm saying. And it's good to know that people did. And thank you guys, some of you that came and gave me some constructive criticism about, holding the camera, some softwares I should pick up as far as helping out with me getting my message out. So I thank you guys all for that, and I want you to know to stay tuned because Monday motivation is coming back with some good talking points. I want to hear from people and get their comments and their outtake on things. Okay, moving right along, and I'm not gonna hold you long. Try to make this in a minute. I just wanted to share that in my 20s, so much happened in my life, and in my 30s, I'm so ready for greater things. I learned a lot in my life, and one of the main things I learned is who I was. I started going places, reading different books. If you don't read. I'm telling you, the secret to life is in books. The secret to getting out of certain situations and understanding is in books. And I'm telling you, man, that is the best thing I could have ever picked up in my 20s, is starting to read more. Financial, I want to tell people, work. People say I work too much, and that's only because I'm making up for all the times I partied when I know I shouldn't have. When I thought I was owed something. So now I'm paying for it because at the end I want to reap the benefits of my labor. So if you don't work, you can't reap the benefits of your labor. Whether it's writing music, whether you're in the studio promoting an album, or whether you're going to a 9 to 5, or you got your own little side hustle, whatever, work, and never lose sight of your goals. One thing I want to tell you about the goals situation: turn your dreams into goals and your goals into realities. Whatever you dream of, it can be more than just a dream. If you set out and put out some goals, write the vision, make it plain. It's in the Bible, and it tells you that. So I'm telling you, your dreams are not far away. Don't make them dreams. I don't even call my dreams dreams. I call them goals, because the first thing when I dream it and I start becoming passionate about it, I write it down, and I'll start seeing how can I take the steps in that directions. Some steps may take me to my goal within a year. Some steps may take me into 2 or 3 years, but I work hard and I put dates and times on them. And those dates and times don't mean that it expires if I don't have it finished by the time the date or time comes. That just means that I check my progress and I say, okay, I got a good ways, okay, and I set out new goals, because that date and time is just the estimate of time that you believe that you will have to be able to do what you promised you would do in that length of time. That does not mean that you will hit it all the time. That means that you will try to get as much progress, as much as the things on the list that you have to be done in those time frames. You'll try to get so many of those done, and there's going to be time where you don't. So don't get defeated when all those things are not done. Make another timeline, add those things to it, and keep going, because now you know your work pace. You know what you can do in the situation that you're in. Don't ever give up. And one thing I want to talk to you about is the word still. The word still is my favorite word in the whole wide world, because still represents that no matter what anyone says, no matter what anyone do, you are still the person you are destined to be. God still has a plan for you. If he can forgive you, that's really the only forgiveness I feel that you need. And the only reason why I say because you can walk around here and try to make a person forgive you for all the things that you've done. But at the end of the day, at some point after you apologize so much, you have to let it go and let God handle it. And then if it's meant to be, you and that person to have another conversation. If not, then maybe it was best for that person to move on with their life. And now it's best for you to continue on with yours. I learned that in my 20s, and I'm only sharing this because it's people that are in their 20s, and some of them in their 30s and 40s that don't even know these things. Another thing I want you to do that I was a late bloomer at: get in a prayer life. And people are like, oh, she holy roller. No, I'm not so holy, you can't say nothing to me. But one thing I will tell you, pray about it. And the reason being is because A lot of the things that I used to share with people, I don't share with people anymore. And the reason being is because I had to learn that I was supposed to share them, but I was not supposed to share them with people. I was supposed to share them with God. So I started sharing them with God and using my journal. I have a journal here. This is my time. I have 2 journals actually for 2 separate matters. And sometimes when I have a lot on my plate and it's overwhelming, instead of me getting on the phone and calling somebody and airing out all my dirty laundry, I write them down. Sometimes I come on my phone and I make a recording and then I play it back and I answer my own problems. People say, oh, that's crazy. No, it's not. I'm being my own best friend. I'm knowing me best. Some of you do not know yourself. You walk around here and you don't even pay attention to yourself. You pay attention to others and other things more than you pay attention to yourself. And in my 20s, I paid attention to everything around me, but I was not paying attention to what I need. And now at the end of my 20s, 27, 28, I start trying to find myself. And it's crazy because that's something I should have been did a long time ago. But I'm telling you now, find yourself. Because you are your best friend and you don't even know it. You can sit down and have a whole conversation with yourself without even opening your mouth. Just thinking. Sometimes I sit down and they be like, we do, just thinking. Oh, you think too much. No, that's being idle. Idle mind is the devil's playground. It ain't being idle. Because once I think it, I turn them notebooks and I write it. And I make sense of it. I got note cards. I got sticky notes everywhere. Because you want to know why? I look at my thoughts because sometimes you just like, I was just thinking about something. It wasn't a big deal. Everything I think about is a big deal. Because it's a part of my life. Stop putting other people first. Yourself first. Your household first. Your kids first. You first. Don't let someone come in and make you think that they're a top priority in your life. Because you are your top priority. If you have to choose between them and you better always choose yourself. Because one thing is, yourself never left you. Think of, maybe that's where some of your depression come from. Because you chose everyone else over yourself. And yourself is just like, I can't believe she would do this to me after all we've been through. And all I stuck by her. But yourself can't leave you. Get what I'm trying to say? Yourself can't leave you. So stop picking others over your own happiness. I don't do nothing that don't make me happy. I don't be around nobody that don't make me happy. It's been times I've stepped in a room and if it's somebody who I know that I'm not ready to have a conversation with because I'm still heated about a certain situation, I leave. Not leave because I'm petty or I'm childish. No, I leave because I know that I don't, why let my unhappiness, my blood boiling, stop everybody else from having a good time. Sometimes you have to learn when to excuse yourself. And these are just a few things. Financially. One thing I want to talk about. I work a lot. And people know that. I was talking, all you do is work your life away, work your life away. I do that now because in my early 20s, I spent all my time having fun. And all of my goals, they weren't goals. They were still dreams. Or they were just things I talked about. But I never put forth the effort to build like I was supposed to be doing. Everybody around me was having fun, but they were building. And I was missing one part of that, building. So while you're out there having fun and going to trail rides and rodeos or concerts or clubs or doing whatever you're doing, make sure that your plan, you stick to the plan that you write down. It's okay to have fun and party and plan. Do both. But if you can't do both, plan. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be 50, 60, 70 years old and it comes time for retirement and you can't retire. Because you got jobs late. Because you started a 401k. Start a 401k. Don't be 40, 40. Starting one. Just a few things. And those are things I learned in my 20s. And the last thing, family. I'm a very isolated person. I dealt with a lot of major depression. And when my dad died, it made the depression even worse. And I finally got to a point to where I talked to someone, not like just a regular person, but like a psychologist, about it, a therapist about it. And she helped me open up again to where I would even speak about certain things. And some of us, I'm going to tell you, some of y'all are harboring old things from the past that people have done to you that you can't let go. Let me tell you something. You don't got to harbor that. A conversation, with me, I like a conversation, meaning you give me a conversation about the issue at hand, that I have a problem with that hurts my feelings, we can agree to disagree and it's dead and let's move forward. A lot of you are not talking to your mothers, your fathers, your cousins, your aunts, your nieces because of something that happened back in the day. Half of those problems weren't even your problems. It was your parents' problem, but you just kept the problem going. Love your family because you never know when their last breath will be, because people are getting out of here. And when I say getting out of here, they're getting out of here old age and young age and in between. And that's all I wanted to say. So you guys enjoy the rest of your night/morning. And again, thank everybody in advance for the birthday wishes. Till we meet again, have a good day.